overtake me. Won't let anxiety faze me. Whatever comes, count me in, count me in. Oh, even when my legs are weary, I'm not gonna give up that easy. Whatever comes, count me in, count me in. Count me in, count me in.
Hey, this is Lemon Girl Fresh here for episode 4 of season 2. That's right, we're at 4. It is 4th of July weekend if you're celebrating that, or happy Juneteenth to you if that's what you're celebrating, or just celebrating being above ground. That's something to be grateful for. So today, since everyone's partying and having a good time this weekend, what we're going to do is a couple of fun spring rolls. So this is kind of a treat that you can do still in the vegetarian, vegan section of food, but something fun and tasty that most people, if not all of your friends, will enjoy. We have a savory, really great savory egg roll, and then we also have a sweet egg roll as well. So the first one that we're going to do is the avocado roll. Okay, so here I have my avocados already cut, cubed, and blended, and I have lime juice that I'm just going to add here really quickly. Again, this is basically making a quick guacamole, but you're just not going to make it creamy. It's just going to be more in a chunk type texture. You'll add your cilantro. You'll add some red onion, some chopped red onion. And then, of course, our blend that we always like to use. And then we're just going to mix that together. So what will end up happening is we want to make these egg rolls really nice with some good texture in them, but more of like a fresca kind of avocado salad. You don't want it creamy. You want lots of chunks and texture so that when you bite into this, it tastes really good and you can taste a lot of the different ingredients that we've put in there. I might add a little bit more onion. I love onion, but it just really makes things a little bit more fresh. Okay, so that should be enough. Alright, and if you want to add just maybe a little bit more flavor to it, just to bring out everything, that's great. Go ahead and do that. Okay, so that's it. So now what we're going to do is use our egg roll wraps. Now, if you don't want to use the egg-based wraps, you can also use the rice-based wraps. Those are usually in your international market. They're probably not going to be at your Walmart or your Kroger or Publix. They might, based on the demand, but you will definitely find them at an international market. So wherever you are, if you are in Georgia or somewhere in that area, there's lots of international markets everywhere, and you can just use those. So that's what we're going to use today. We're just going to use this egg wrap here. So what I'll do is we're going to make them pretty long because we'll cut them in half. So just put these in, make sure they're nice and filled here. A lot of good filling. Okay, and so all you're going to do is just bring these in, fold after you roll. One good time. Fold these in nice and tight. And then finish your roll. Now, a lot of people use egg wash, but if you're trying to stay away from like just added cholesterol or egg, you can just use water to just bring that over and hold like this. So I'm going to make 3 more like this. So these are finished, these 3 rolls here, and what'll happen is we'll fry them and then we'll cut them diagonally so they have like a nice scoop action for you to put the dip sauce in, okay? So now what we're gonna do is make our sweet rolls as well. We wanna make those. So this is done. So we don't need, we can put these to the side. We'll use that for our sauce. And we're gonna go ahead and make our banana spring roll, okay? So these are this is just 1 banana. I'm not gonna make a whole bunch, okay? But here are my bananas. What you put in this is you put cinnamon, and again, at your own taste. And you put honey. So I have dark wildflower raw honey. Okay, so probably about a tablespoon of that. And then you just mix them like so. Again, you want these to be chunky. We'll probably get 2 rolls out of this, okay? So that's nice and good there. Again, we don't want it to be too soupy there. So then we take our wrap. I think we'll probably use a different one just because that one got a hole from the fork. Completely okay. Okay, so we're trying this again, and we'll just go ahead and wrap this in and fold. Use the water. Just bring that over like so. So it's nice and closed. I'll just put it on top like that, and then we'll do our second one. If you hear anything in the background, it is probably the fireworks. Okay. rolls are done. All right, so these are done. Okay, now what we're gonna go ahead and do is I want to make a sauce for my avocado rolls because those are really good. What I'll do with probably with the banana spring rolls is just drizzle with honey. You can drizzle with Nutella if you'd like. You can heat your Nutella up and drizzle with that. That's also a really great way to just top off the banana spring roll. But I want to make a sauce for this delicious avocado roll. So I'm going to take some of the cilantro. I'm going to take probably a teaspoon of the seasoning. I'm going to take a few of the red onion there, and then some paprika. This is actually a new thing, so just take a moment to take this off. Okay, so just a little bit of that, just to bolden it up a little bit. All right, I have my Thai peanut sauce, which is very, very, very important. So this is also brand new. We'll just go ahead and pour it on top here. Now, if you're allergic to peanut, you can use a little bit of soy if you like. Just make sure that the soy doesn't have any of the additives that might set off your allergies, because there's a lot of stuff in certain soys. This is a tamarind paste, so we're going to put that in also. Be careful with the seeds that might be in there. Just a little bit more. Okay, and we'll do a little bit of honey, just a tad, and olive oil, just a dash of that, and then you also want to add water to this. Probably a teaspoon of water, and you're just going to mix this really good. Okay, if you wanted to, you could use a blender, but again, I want this to be a nice dipping sauce. It's kind of thick and has lots of coarse flavors in it. Okay, if you like smoother things, then you can do that as well. And then if you want, you can just add some lime juice. Now, this recipe that I'm using, I will have it at the bottom of the screen so that if you need to follow steps in order to feel accomplished with getting the right ingredients and the right ratios, you can do that. Okay, I really do base things off taste, and this looks really good. Excellent. Okay, so this is the sauce that I'm going to use for my spring roll. And all I'm going to do is, I can make way more of this. Like, you can fill it up to the brim if you want. But this is the sauce that I'm using. And if you like it to be chilled, just to kind of offset the heat, the temperature heat of the egg roll, then you can just kind of put this in the refrigerator while you do your thing. So we'll just set that there and put these to the side. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do our egg rolls. So we'll get our olive oil ready. Okay, if you want, you can fry these. If you do not feel comfortable frying, if you don't think frying is good, again, this is a treat. So if you want to, you can fry. It's olive oil, so it's not as bad. So you can air fry. You can also bake them. Like if you just want to brush, take a brush and just brush all of your egg rolls around with the olive oil and then put them in the oven. You can do that as well. It's just whatever you would like. Just if you're looking for that really flaky, airy, crispy, you're better off doing fried or pan fried or air fried. Okay, so we'll go ahead and wait for that to heat up. And we'll go ahead and get started. Are finished. So now what we're going to do is plate them. So my first plate is going to be my banana spring rolls, and basically all you're going to do with these is just cut them just diagonally like this. Make sure we get a nice clean cut. And the same with this one. This one's going to be a little bit more juicier, but that is okay. And then this is a nice treat to really share with friends. And then you take your honey or your Nutella and you just drizzle over the top. Really good dish. It's delicious. Okay? So we'll taste test that in just a moment, but that looks really good. Alright, so we have everything ready here, so we're going to do a quick taste test. And that's it. So let's look at the avocado roll. Get our nice sauce there. Wow. Honestly, that would be better with a spoon. Delicious. Very, very good. You can taste the avocado, you can taste the lime, cilantro, and the red onion. Very good. Okay. Now let's do the banana spring roll. Now this has some nice honey drizzle on it. Let's see how this tastes. So good. So this is a really easy treat. You can do with your kids, with your friends, whatever. But they're really easy and they're really tasty and they're fun to eat. So this is just a treat that you can do tomorrow if you'd like. Today, run to the store, get the ingredients, and go at it. The ingredients and everything will be at the bottom of the video in the description section. But I really hope that you enjoyed this snack.